that night. It's chucking it down in Nottingham. It's been chucking it down most of the day, to be fair, but it's really coming down quite heavy now. Bit of hail in the rain as well. All good fun. So, part of Tesco's new range. It's their BB No05 India Pale Ale, Amarillo and Citra. I have a good afternoon, or evening rather. I have had some of the other BB No5s, and so I'll see what it reads on the back first. See how we go. Good evening. It's a cold, wet one. So it says here, this naturally hazy IPA has been brewed with expressive American hops, Amarillo and Citra, to create a balanced and highly drinkable pale ale. These classic hops deliver waves of sweet tangerine, soft peach, and a zesty, mouth-watering citrus finish. Brewed with oats for a silky mouthfeel, the resulting beer is full-bodied, juicy, and ultimately refreshing. Sounds good anyway. So it says here, hops fade fast, best served at 6 degrees centigrade. Ooh, yeah, good evening. So, we'll give it a pour. Oh, it's cold. Typical bank holiday weather. But you can't really complain because we do need the rain, sadly enough. It is chilly, yeah. And I haven't got any heating in the shed because I took it out. So, orangey looking pour. I'm ready for a drink. Good evening as well. Yeah, orangey looking pour, bit of a big head. Never one to pour a decent head. Here we go. Oh, you can get the tangerine. Good evening. Blackpool to the Pleasure Beach in Blackpool. Hoppy, tangerine, and you do get the smell of peach, for sure. And I keep thinking it's Sunday, because it's the day before you go back to work, or just for a wander. Was it nice yesterday? It looked nice. I watched a theme park vlog, and it looked okay, to be fair. Good evening. Wow, this just tastes like pop. Get an orangey one. Yeah, theme park worldwide, mate. Yeah, they was there for the late night rides. Yeah, better than today. Whew. The ABV is 6%, but this is dangerously juicy. Yeah, I bet he is. Bless him. 14 in the end. Wow, that's legend status. Is that 14 for one or 14 between 2 or 3 of you? Because I forgot from last night. I was a bit bladdered myself in the end. Bitey on the front end, dangerously drinkable. Good evening. Yeah, I mean, you can't always do it, can you? And then what with pubs reopening, a lot of people have not been on the watching videos, because obviously everyone's enjoying themselves. Apart from today, I don't think I've seen any pubs open today. I think they've all took the day off. Good evening. So yeah, proper juice fest of a beer. This is the new one in at Tesco's. Really, really juicy. Yeah. Those stouts last night were unbelievable. Wow. That Thornbridge one was just gobsmacking. Oh, you'll enjoy them. You will enjoy them. I've not got one of them yet, but I probably will next week. The Tring Bears. Oh, good evening. Murphy Stout. So dangerously drinkable. This is. It tastes like pop. That first sip, and it's like I must have already poured it out. That's what you get for not paying attention to yourself. So dangerously drinkable. Orangey pour. Hoppy nose. It smells like orange on the nose. It's actually tangerine, but orange and tangerine, there's not a lot between them, to be fair. But that hint of peach, and it is really nice. Juice fest, a little bit of bite in there. So easy necking. Yeah, it's been pretty damn wet all day here. I just managed to get the washing in off the line at 11 o'clock, and then it chucked it. Tring, Death and Glory. I have to try and remember that later. Oh dear. So I'm driving along the ring road tonight. I had to drop a cake off for the wife. Driving along Nottingham's ring road, 2 lanes, and we're going along. Next minute, I could hear this awful noise, and I thought, what the fuck's up in my car? And you could hear this banging, and I've got into the slow lane, going along, still hear this banging under the car. What the fucking hell was that? I'm going to have to pull over. Still driving, and it wasn't our car in the end. It was somebody with an exhaust that's blowing, one of these souped up jobbies. But because of the wet on the road, you can actually hear it underneath your car. And I've never come across that ever driving, where somebody's exhaust sounds like it's something rattling, banging underneath my car. I got out of the car to look, nothing, no issues at all. It's ever so strange. I've got to get up in the attic. I mean, we're in May. -2 in May. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, I suppose up top of Scotland, you will find that, won't you? Where the temperatures are always a bit more worse than they are, you know, down here. And certainly further south, they a lot better than what we get it. Oh. So I've got the hat on tonight because it's cold in the shed. It's not that warm in the house either, to be fair. -6, Jesus. We're ready, aren't we? We're really ready for a summer. This time last year it was ridiculously warm. I think it spoilt us. You go into a lockdown situation and the weather's absolutely amazing. And it was for quite a while. In fact, for the whole of the first lockdown, I think there was 4 cold days. Hardly 0 rain. And every day was quite warm. And this year so far we've had probably 2 warm days and that's it. We do need the sunshine, yeah. But I mean, we need the balance. We need the rain, but we need the sun, definitely. Your Lidl only has the purple panther. Apparently Lidl, as from what I've been told, Lidl are taking their Averwood range down to bring it back out in cans, as cans. Yeah. We've got the heating on up the house. Yeah. It's balmy, isn't it? Normally by May the heating's off. But God knows what our gas bills are going to be like this year. I mean, we try and turn it down as much as we can, but flipping heck, it's silly how cold it is. Global warming. Not in this. Got a log burner going. Oh, bless you. I'd love a log burner in the house. It's just getting it fitted in that's the problem. And then getting the wood, you know, not cheap. Unless you know someone who's chopped a tree down and you can get the wood that way. And the funny thing is, at one of my sites, there's a massive dead beech tree. Massive. Keep you going for years. It's been dead a year or 2. So the wood would have already dried out. Need a whiskey. Fair play there. Yeah, there is actually, actual wooden, you know, Slurpee. Good evening. Yeah, the Newark site, there's actually this biggest beech tree. It just needs chopping down and cutting up. Massive. I don't like going up the loft either. Terrible. Ugh, the attic rather. Oh. Is it dry in the Isle of Man? Because it ain't in Nottingham. Freezing, wet. You can hear it on the shed roof. Absolutely freezing. It is. It's a bit chilly. Yeah. How would you guess? Yeah. That's why I've had the hat on for the last hour. Even when I jumped onto Harry's feed, I kept the hat on. Yeah, this tree at work, it's about 100 foot high. They cut the top out and it's all... Yeah, I might have to have something dark in a minute, something dark and warming. This sort of beer is not really warming. I mean, I've got another Imperial Stout, but I didn't really want to do another Imperial Stout tonight if I could. I got it from a place called the Tip Inn. But you'll probably be able... The shed temperature. Oh, it's not warm. It actually says 11 degrees. It don't feel like 11 degrees down here. So, yeah. I mean, that was an amazing beer. That was some special beer, that was. Wow. I mean, all three were amazing, but that was a step in the direction. Yeah, so I got it from the Tip Inn, but obviously Thornbridge would probably be the cheaper place to get it from. And a whiskey chaser. Yeah, I got no whiskey, to be fair. Drank it all. The Jester from Leicester. What's that? Three Morehouses. I've not had a Morehouse for a while. Good evening. Evening shag. Can't fault you. Friday's theme. Wine. Yeah. Thursday, cider. Friday, wine. Yeah. I will put it up on the beer review group so that people remember. I'm sure I did. Or did I put lager? I'll have to double check myself. Yeah, it should be cider because cider was the original first one. So yeah, jump back on cider. Friday, wine. And then Saturday, going to try and get some Lidl beers. Do I get bad hangovers? Now and again. Yeah. When I mix spirits, yeah, that's when I get bad hangovers. Yeah. Other than that, not many. What does me is waking up and having bad anxiety when I've woke up. That's the thing that really gets me, not the actual drinking. First Chablis. Oh, jolly good. Chablis, not cheap, decent ones, but yeah, it's a good cure for hangover. Don't stop drinking. Spirits, mixing spirits. You know, when I had the spirits in here, mixing the spirits with the beer wasn't good. No. Although I'm going to get some more spirits for around my birthday in June. So, and hopefully by then I'll be back to totally normal, as it were. So, orangey looking pour, decent sized whitehead at the beginning. The nose was a little bit hoppy, but it was mainly orange and peach, to be fair. That's translated into the taste all the way down. Drinking in moderation is always the best way, whatever you're drinking. But mixing is lethal, and they're overdoing it as well. Oh. Peach, orange on the taste, very easygoing, very juicy, little bit of bite on the front end, very, very neckable, very neckable. you can't get the ABV either. To say it's 6%, you can't get the ABV. From Tesco's as part of their new range. For me, I would say, yeah, about 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, no more than that. It's, would I drink it again? No, I think once is enough for me. It's not a beer I would have again, you know. And to be fair, a lot of beers these days, I wouldn't do it, you know, again. Right. Need to come back in 2 minutes with another review. Hit the 15-minute mark, yeah. And I'm gonna have a look, see if there's something a bit stronger. Well, I know I've got something stronger, but I'll have a look, see what I've got. Something a bit darker. Aha, I've already spotted something. And great to see you. Back in 2 minutes. Yeah, I got no snake venom. Cheers, all. I think it was about £3 to be fair. Yeah, it's not warm in here. 2 minutes.